You gotta be kidding me!
Welcome back to another edition of Dante's Hearthstone Rise of Shadows card review. That's right, I'm doing all the reviews of all the classes, of all the cards, 135 of them, but not right now. Right now, I'm just doing the warrior class. And let's get through the 10 cards, shall we? If you didn't know this from watching my other ones, or somehow if this is your first one, I go and I rate them in candles. 5 candle rating of constructed and 5 candle rating of your arena, because I can't speak. I've done a lot of these. Jeej. Either way, let's do this. Starting off low, going high. 1 mana, improve morale, deal 1 damage to a minion if it survives, add a lackey to your hand. Now this is a lot of times can be removal. It's not a good one. It can be an activator for execute, of course. Can just hit your own minion. Maybe Acolyte of Pain, and you get a lackey, you get a card. Not bad. I mean, there's situations where it can work. Is it going to be in every deck? No. Will it be in some decks? I think so. Maybe. So I'm gonna give it 2.5. I don't see it being like a build around, obviously, but I don't see it being terrible. And I think I'm gonna give it the same rating for arena. Again, it's a little bit too situational for my liking. I mean, am I picking this over some other cards? Sometimes, rarely in arena. In constructed, I sort of have to build a deck around not this, but maybe the mechanic slightly. Maybe, I don't know. I think there's just better cards than that. So, we'll see. Anyways, next up we have 2 mana 2/2 Vicious Scrap Hound Mech. Whenever this minion deals damage, gain armor. I think this card will be used in constructed, and I think it's actually pretty damn decent because of magnetic. And there is more mechs, and there is magnetic, and there is the Dr. Boom hero power. So I think this is a 4 candle card because of that, because it can be magnetized with other cards and give you that value, give you that armor whenever this minion deals damage. That's it. It's not whenever it attacks, it's not whatever. It's if something hits into it, it's like lifesteal, except it's a mech, and that's about it. It gives you armor. So it's even cooler than lifesteal, because if you're at 30 health, you get more health. So I like this card a lot, and I definitely think it will be played. If it was a 2/3, I don't think it's broken, but man, it'd be getting close. As far as a 2/2, it's not tremendous. I think it's good magnetized, and if somehow you just dropped this on turn 2, you get a few more health in the beginning if they don't do anything. I think it's good. I think it's a very good card, actually, for that particular type of deck. In arena, at 2.5, I don't think it's tremendous, but you are getting health. So health is always pretty good in arena, especially if you're playing a slightly slower deck. Maybe this can bring you back. If you can magnetize it, incredible. Incredible, especially with the 1/5 taunt. That's 3 mana. 5, there's like 5 mana 2 card, 3/7. Every time it gets hit, you gain 3 armor. That's not bad. That's not bad, I don't think, anyway. Next up, we have 4 mana Dr. Boom Scheme. Gain 1 armor, upgrades each turn. You have this on turn 1. Turn 1, you have this. 20 turns, gain 20 armor. Is it good then? Yes, it's good then. Sure. You gain 20 health for 4 mana. That's pretty good. Is that gonna happen? It probably not. I mean, why would you keep this in your opening hand? For that specific purpose, maybe. But if this is in your bottom 2 cards or something like that, or last 10 cards or whatever, it sucks. I think this card could be good. If this was like, I don't know. When could this be good? Like, is it broken at, it's broken at 2. 3, is it maybe slightly too good at 3, and then 4 it kind of sucks? Like, I don't know, man. I just don't see how this is gonna work. Maybe I just don't see it. Like, if this was like it always is in your starting hand or something like that, then yeah, but no, it isn't. So 1.5. What's happening there? And in arena, half. This is so bad in arena. It is unplayable. Never pick this in arena. Oh, that is so bad in arena. Ugh, it's gross, and not in a good way. Next up, we have 2 mana Sweeping Strikes. Give a minion, also damages minions who next to whomever this attacks. Wow, the removal of this is crazy. I think this is very good. Now, the only thing, so this attack, it has to attack. Okay, so it's not what anything. I'm still waiting for cards that like anything that hits into it, it damages minions adjacent. Anyways, that's not a thing. So with Dr. Boom and with rush minions, this card is pretty damn good. It's not good early on, obviously, because 2 mana on turn 2. How's that gonna work? Right? So later on, it's good for a little bit of removal. That's where I sort of get tied up. So if you get to that point where you're able to use this, if you have the board, shouldn't you win anyway? And you can only do that if you have the board. So if you lose getting rushed down, how's this going to save you? It's kind of weird. Like, I do think it's a good card, but I don't think it's that good. I'm going to give it 3. And I do think this is actually, man, if only this gave you cards. I think it's, like, there's situations where it can be disgustingly good, but those situations have to have, it's not, you can't necessarily make those situations because you need a minion on board or a rush minion. That's where things get a little bit dicey, and it's another card that takes it. So like, it is good, but it also takes away from other things, and that's my issue with it. So I don't think it's spectacular, but it can be spectacular. Next up, we have 3 mana 3/3 Clockwork Goblin Mech. Battle Cry, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. I love this card. I love mechs. I love the synergies. I like this card a lot. I think this is going to be used in the Mech Warrior deck, which I want to build, and I think this is just regularly good in Arena. I mean, 5 damage to your opponent, that's pretty good, right? I mean, why would you not want that? And 3/3 is not great stats. If it was a 3/4, this card would be tremendous. 3/3 is just okay in Arena, not crazy. So I think it's just a good card, and I think it will be used in Mech Warrior. Next up, 10 mana Dimensional Ripper. Summon 2 copies of a minion in your deck. I hate this card. I hate it. And there's some things where it's like, all right, what can't I see? What am I not seeing? What combos don't I see with this card? That's what I keep thinking in my head. What am I not seeing? Now, it's cool that it summons 2 copies. I like that. It's not summoning 2 minions, 2 copies of a singular minion. So it could be tremendous, but how could you make sure you know this is good every time? That's my issue. You can't, and that's why I think this card sucks. I can't see, like, obviously if it works on like a Deathwing, you get 2 12/12s for 10, and you don't get the, you know, you don't get rid of all your cards, and that's good, right? But that's not how it works. You don't get to pick, and if you have very few minions in your deck, what if you draw them and you don't draw this? Or, you know, I don't know. I just don't see how this is good. I'm gonna give it 1.5. In Arena, I'm gonna give it slightly better at 2. It's just too much of a cost for what it is. There's no guarantee of what you're gonna do. That's the, or what you're gonna get. That's why I don't like it. Now we have Wrench Caliber. 4 mana 3/2. After your hero attacks, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. 4 mana 3/2 is not good. 3 mana 3/2 is just, I think it was maybe used in very few decks. Fire War Axe. 2 mana 3/2 is good. Great, in fact. The 3 mana 3/2 is not as great. 4 mana 3/2, ugh. Starting to get pretty rough there. You can buff this up with some things to make it have more, but it does shuffle that bomb into your opponent's deck. And I love bombs, and bombs do 5 damage, and I love that. And so I love this card, but I think this will be used in those bomb type decks, but I don't think it's particularly great. It is a lot of damage. It's a little slow, but if you have enough healing, it might be able to work. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5, but it might be pretty good. Like I think it has a potential to be a card, but I don't think you necessarily need it. But maybe, I don't know. As far as Arena, I think it's 2.5 also in Arena. Like, card is interesting, but is it too slow for Arena? I mean, the thing is, if you're at 10 mana and you have a 6-drop and a weapon, it's good. But if you're at 4 mana and you only have this weapon, is it good? I don't know. I don't think it's as good, but getting 2 bombs in your opponent's deck, that's pretty brutal. Then we have a 4-mana 4/5 Mech, and it's an Omega card, Omega Devastator. Battle cry: if you have 10 mana crystals, deal 10 damage to a minion. Auto include. Yes, this is a 5-star card. Wow, what is happening? I'm gonna give it 5 stars for both. I think this might be the first, whoops, this might be the first one to give 5 stars for both. Of course, this card is crazy. 10 mana, like some of the Omega cards are out of control in Arena. Well, actually, almost all of them are out of control in Arena, except I think for the taunt one, it's not as out of control. I know the Warlock one where you get 3, 4, 5s is absurd in Arena. And this is absurd. Deal 10 damage to a minion. It's a 4/5 for 4. And you're dealing 10 damage. If this was a 5 mana 4/5 and you deal 10 damage, it would probably still be 5. 6 mana, it might still be. It's like, this card is ridiculous, and it's a mech. Wow. This card is designed for control. I mean, obviously it can kill anything in aggro, but you're probably dead by then, or you've already won, right? I think this card is crazy good. I think this is going to be auto include in any control deck. Just not even close. And Arena, it's just spectacular Arena, because 4/5 is good stats. So even if you can't get the battle cry, 4/5 is a good stat, and it's a mech. I think this is a tremendous card. I don't think it's broken though. That's the weird part. I do think it's a 5-candle card, but I don't think it's broken. Like, it's not like you have this card and you win, that type deal. But it is so good for what it does. It's just such a good card. Next up, we have the legendary 7 mana 7/7. Okay stats, fine. Blast Master, boom. Looks awesome, actually. It looks like Dr. Doom, actually, but Dr. Boom, right? I'm assuming they modeled them after that. I don't know. Either way, battle cry: summon 2 1/1 boom bots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. They got no bombs. It's just a 7 mana 7/7. Not great, obviously. They got 1 bomb. You get Dr. Boom. Dr. Balance is back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 bombs, you get 4. 3 bombs, you get 6. If they have 3 bombs, holy crap, the amount of damage is crazy. And that's what I'm aiming to do. Throwing bombs all over the place. Blast Master, boom. If you can just do that and also heal, whew, I love that deck. I want it. I want it. And in Arena, it's not like great in Arena, but it's not the worst. Like 7 mana 7/7 is okay, like on the low end of okay. So 2.5, obviously if you can get a bomb in there, it's crazy. I think for the specific deck, it's a 4 for constructed. For Arena, I'm gonna give it 2.5 candles. It's just Arena, it's tougher to get what you need, but there are class cards that can do it, and class cards do have a higher occurrence, so it might not be as terrible. It's just you have to be able to get the cards in order for it to do it. And now we have a 10 mana 7/9 the Boom Reaver. Battle cry: summon a copy of a minion in your deck, give it rush. I think this card is terrible. I don't like 10 mana is, when you see double digits up in the mana slot, it better be spectacular, and this card is just not. You have any smaller minions and that's what you get? That sucks. Sure, you summon a copy of it. I just don't understand this card. I think this card's bad. I don't like this card in constructed. I'm gonna give it a 2 in constructed, and I'm gonna give it a 7/9. Man, that's rough. I'm gonna give it 3 in Arena. I think it is slightly better in Arena because, like, you can rush out anything and probably be okay in Arena. I just don't like this card. 10 mana. If you have your hero Dr. Boom, yeah, it's better because it rushes itself, but I just don't like this card, man. I'm not into it. Yeah, it's a mech, but 10 mana, that's crazy. Either way, hope you enjoyed this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments below your favorite cards of the whole expansion, of this, of Warrior, of whatever. Let me know what you think, and I will be back.